All right, I'm live. How are you? I got no music. It's very quiet in here. Sorry about that. I'm going to hit that so I don't have any of that stuff. All right. I almost fell asleep like 10 minutes ago. I should probably make some coffee. But I wanted to just do a little quick thing. I didn't get to do the promo I like to do. Our quest for six figures. That's all right. Our quest has taken a bit of a little bump in the road. That's for sure. So it's been rainy all day. So just kind of blah. It's kind of blah. I'm tired. I'm really tired. But how are you? Thanks for watching. Nice to see everybody. We're going to do some Shriner stuff, do some football, and I'm going to bed. I think that's the plan. I was going to make coffee, but I think I'm just going to go to sleep early. I'm watching this SMU Central Florida game. You know what I noticed about college? A lot of these quarterbacks suck. Now, they're better than me, but they just have no accuracy. They can't complete a pass. They stink. And when you're laying 3 points and your quarterback can't throw the ball and you're down a touchdown, that's not a good sign. So, shout out to John Mason Plumlee, whatever the hell his game is. He's got to stop overthrowing his receivers because we're laying 3 with Central Florida. And we're down to 7. So anyway, how are you? Thanks for watching. Shout out to me. Let's get started because we want to get out of here. I was gonna do like a 2-minute show. A 2-minute show. Like a real rapid fire. This is my lineup. This is what we're doing. Good luck. I'm out. I might do that next week. I might do that for one fall event. I just don't know. Still don't know when. But I got a lot to talk about, so I didn't want to do a 2-minute show tonight. Not a lot to talk about. It's really all about me, and I want to talk about this trophy behind me. Look at that bad boy. If you watched last week, I told you I had my wiffle ball tournament this past weekend, and your boy went out and won the damn thing, and now I get to keep this trophy for a year, like the Stanley Cup. I'm going to get my name imprinted on there. They've been having this tournament for 30 years, so now I got wiffle ball immortality. Let's fucking go. Now, shout out to my partner, teammate, Ryan. Now, I'm not gonna say he carried us, but he played he's good. He's good. I was very fortunate to have him as a teammate, and I pulled my weight and he pulled his, and together we won the whole freaking thing. So that was awesome. So shout out to me and Ryan for winning. Taking home the McGrath Cup, they like to call it. All right, we got 2nd and 9 here. Anyway, so I bet somebody in the Shriners, but his odds weren't quite high enough. So I parlayed them with Central Florida tonight, which was really dumb. Because if Central Florida loses, then I won't have a bet on my guy. So I'm going to have to double dip. And it's not even that good of a pick. So that was really dumb. I didn't think that one all the way through. What else is new? All right. And I got no show and tell announcements. No announcements. Shout out to me. Listener League filled quickly. 50 people. I knocked it down from 75 to 50. It filled quickly. I like that. We'll probably do 50 going again next week going forward. Probably. And yeah, thanks for playing. And no one's really complained. No one's really complained that they didn't get in. Mr. Jones said something, but it's their fault. They could have gotten it. There's plenty of time. I was bad again last week. I already forgot who I had. I already forgot what tournament it was. But I tried to live bet. I didn't try. I did. After the day one or day, that guy's offsides. I tried to live bet Seb Straka. And again, I didn't try. I did. I think he was maybe 12-1, 14-1, 16-1, something like that in the middle of Friday. And then he went on then he birdied 3 holes in a row. Or he just birdied one of the par 5s. And then he birdied the next 2 for 3 in a row. And I had value on him. I didn't bet a lot on him. I just had a little bit. Hey, there we go. There's a completed pass. How about that? So, and I couldn't even win that. I can't remember the last time I cashed a ticket. Now, granted, I make outrageous bets. The odds are against me. I'm not betting plus 150 type stuff. It's parlays. It's outrights. It's a lot of it's not easy to win. Small stakes, high reward. But I haven't cashed anything in quite some time. And even a little Seb Straka thing, get our feet wet a little bit, get some positive momentum, and I lose in a playoff. So that was unfortunate. But yeah, I think I had some bad picks again last week. Again, I already forgot. Okay, let's just take a look. Every time I look, Central Florida is 3rd and 6. All right, Sanderson Farms. 3rd and 6. My guy's throwing again. Again, overthrows a guy. Oh! Okay. JT Poston, didn't know about the bachelor party thing. Big miss by me. Harris English, that was gross. And Alex Smalley, fucking Duke guy. He was sitting pretty and ended up making 2 doubles on the back 9 on Friday, which I still don't know how that happens. My boy Russell Knox, T24. Davis Riley, and only Davis Riley, T19. But 3 missed cuts, that's pretty bad. So, yeah, I was bad. I've been bad. I'm trying to be better. I don't know what I'm doing, honestly. I don't know what I'm doing. Or I don't know what I'm trying to do. I don't know if I'm overthinking, I'm underthinking. I care, I don't care. I want to do stuff. I don't know. I don't know. Just kind of going with it. All right, so what are we looking for this week? It's Vegas. It's bent grass, greens. That's always been a thing. I know what most of the bent grass golf courses are. But then again, I don't have a full tutorial on that. I usually talk to my grass guy, who I didn't talk to this week. I'm trying to keep it simple. You got your course history. You're at altitude. But if you look, just listen to some of these names. All right. I posted the last 3 years. All right. You got your, Sung Jae Won. But you had a T3 from Rory Sabatini. Adam Hadwin's really good here. T6 last year. Kevin Na's won here, I think twice. Adam Hadwin, it's another T4. Brian Gay, T7. Webb Simpson, T7. So this whole bomber thing. Abe Answer, 4th place a couple years ago. Peter Malnati, T5. Just a couple of non-bombers. I think Kevin Na's the biggest example of that. It's from what I gather, what I heard, what I took in. No, the rough isn't as penal as it was at Sanderson, but it's positional. If you want to score, you got to be in the fairway. You got big greens and a nice little piece of shit putting contest. Right? Right. So, it's been grass. There's some Vegas guy narrative crap out there. People think Patrick Cantlay is automatic. All right, let's just assume Patrick Cantlay is not automatic. And then we'll go from there. Because if Cantlay goes and wins this tournament, what fun is that? That's no fun for anybody. So let's hope he doesn't fire. All right. So what did I do? Long commercial. I really should have made coffee. I am dragging ass. Believe me. All right. So I didn't write down the half-assery. Severe half-assery. I didn't write down the like the whole slate like I normally do. Second and goal for Central Florida. And that's a no game. I didn't write down the full slate. I just looked at it, made a pick, and moved on. So I started at the top. I'm not going to play Cantlay. I didn't play Homa. I didn't play Sungjae. I don't know who else is up there. Oh, excuse me. But I didn't play any of those guys. I started with Aaron Wise. And I haven't even looked at ownership. You know what? Maybe we should do that. Let's look at ownership. Not that it's going to change anything, but that'll be a good guide for us. That will be a good guide for us. Let me log in here. Fanshare Sports. Promo code Bagel20 if you're interested. I think. That may not be there anymore. All right, let's see. This was last updated yesterday afternoon. That's bullshit. Good promo for me. Come on, get your shit together. No, not that. All right, so let's just start at the top here. All right, so yeah, Homa's got no ownership. Cantlay's got most of it. Sungjae, there's only 3 guys above 10. That's right. Touchdown Central Florida, by the way. So that's good. And they get the ball to start the second half. But Aaron Wise sit there 9,900, and I just decided to go with Aaron Wise. I think I heard somewhere he's like a Vegas guy. I don't care about that. I know that he was 8th here last year. I know that he was good in the FedEx Cup playoffs. He was good to me. I had him at the BMW. He finished 15th. I did not have him at the Tour Championship, and he finished 6th. Well, on one of the leaderboards, he finished 6th. He played well. He started down at the bottom and worked his way up. Aaron Wise has been good to me. He finished 2nd at Memorial, which I think was bent grass greens. He's been playing better. He changed his putter, and I don't think he's going to win. I mean, if he wants to win, I guess that's fine, since I have him in the lineup, and maybe that'll help me win 6 figures. But he's not my pick to win. But he is. I am rostering him. But pick whoever you want up here. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. defense is just terrible. It's going to be a freaking track meet. All right, so I'm not playing Tom Kim. Why is his ownership so low? Oh, maybe because they didn't update this since yesterday. I'm not playing Cameron Davis. Cameron Davis. Oh, it's a push-off. I have a little bit of beef now with Jason Sobel since he big-timed me and gave me the I don't know who you are. That's fine that you don't know who I am. I don't expect you to know who I am. But you don't tell me that you don't know who I am because then you're big-timing me. Like you're above me. F you, dude. So he picked Cameron Davis. So fuck that guy. He's got no chance. Just like he picked Denny McCarthy at Sanderson last week. Also had no chance. So I played Aaron Wise in the 9s. That's what I did. And then that was pretty much it. Piece of shit punting contest. I don't want Emiliano Grillo. Definitely not. This Montgomery guy been tearing it up. But my friend Twitterless Steve's pointing out that he's gained like 14 shots putting in his last 2 tournaments. And maybe that's why he's finished in the top 10. And that might not be sustainable. I would tend to agree. I still don't know why Tom Kim is less than 10% projected owned here. That's got to be a mistake. It's got to be a mistake. People love Tom Kim. All right, they have Davis Riley at 15%, and they also have him as a WD. So, where are these guys? Oh, they're in the freaking red zone already. Where's the defense? Jeez. Got to go off the field. All right, so in the 8s. No way. No catch. No catch. That bounce. In the 8s. If you've been watching this show, you know that I like guys who suck. And people are ready to throw a guy away. That's what's like, come hang out with me. I'll roster you. I haven't lost faith. So I am going to play Taylor Pendruth, who's coming in like less than 10%, according to these non-updated, non-accurate ownership projections. Taylor Pendruth, who was apparently terrible at the President's Cup, and he sucks now. I'm going to play him because I think I'm getting him. I think there's value there. And you know me with value. We need a freaking turtle over here. He finished second at the Rocket Mortgage, which I think is bent grass. I think those are bent grass greens, the Rocket Mortgage. It might be bent Poa, but I think they're bent. He was 8th at the BMW in the FedEx Cup playoffs, which wasn't too long ago, which was ahead of Aaron Wise, by the way. So Aaron Wise is popular. Why wouldn't Taylor Pendruth be popular? Because Taylor Pendruth sucks now because he lost in the President's Cup to like the best freaking American team ever assembled. So, yeah, he sucks now. So, fuck that guy. No. Taylor Pendruth wants to make his way back into the top 10. I'm more than willing to roster him. I think that's a good play. Taylor Pendruth. Canadian. Just saw Mackenzie Hughes win. Maybe getting some shit because, he sucks. He doesn't belong on the team. He wouldn't have been on the team if it wasn't for like here's all this bullshit. And he's like, you know what? Fuck you guys. I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna win, and then I'll show you. It's possible. It could happen. He may not win, but I'll take a top 5. Are they gonna call a flag on that? No flag, fourth down. Excellent. Good job, defense. Good job, D. Good D. Good D. All right. So I'm playing Taylor Pendruth. You like that? I like that. I'm also going to play Denny McCarthy. Denny McCarthy is who I bet 60-1. Actually, it was 115-1 with Central Florida. So if Central Florida loses or pushes, and they're down 3 right now, then I'll have to bet him again at 60-1 tonight. But I like Denny McCarthy a lot. Like a lot. And if Kevin Na can win here, there's no reason to believe Denny McCarthy can't win a piece of shit punting contest here. I was talking about Jason Sobel before, who picked him last week. Now, all right, game recognizes game, and we can smell our own and all that shit. And I'm telling you that, me, Mr. Week Early, that doesn't only happen to me. That happens to other people too. It's probably happened to you in your life where you fade a guy and he wins, and then you play him and he sucks, and you're always a week early. And woe is me, right? Life of a gambler. I just think we're living in a world where, McCarthy was kind of a popular pick last week. Now he sucks. No one's really talking about him. We're talking about all the Vegas guys. 60-1. I heard an interview with Denny McCarthy in the offseason, the brief offseason, and I was like, I'm betting this guy at Sanderson. No doubt about it. And then I saw Sobel picked him and was like, fuck, all right, maybe not at the Sanderson. And now I'm getting like a buy low spot with Denny McCarthy. It's a piece of shit punting contest. And let's fucking roll the rock. He's played a couple of events. It's event 3. Like, it's go time. Denny McCarthy's going to win this year. It's been a slow grind, contending, and he's going to be around. He's going to win. So hopefully it's this week, especially after such a Florida covers. But I like Denny McCarthy. That's my pick. I'm taking him. And he's low owned. He's hovering around 10% right now. I'm really sorry I'm distracted by this football game. It's rare you get a football game Wednesday. I know some of you guys are Maction guys. I'm not a Maction guy. Although if Akron is on a Wednesday night, I'm probably going to watch it. Let's go Akron. Over 2.5 wins is not looking good. First down. Yeah. All right. Moving on to the 7s. I got a bunch of guys here. Ricky Fowler has been getting some chatter. I played Ricky Fowler at, what was it? At Safeway. Was that his last tournament? And he finished in the top 10, I think. And that was sharp. That was a good pick. That was sharp. That was ahead of everybody. I put my balls out there and I was right. Now everybody on the Ricky party. Doesn't work like that. I just find it funny. Oh, let's all play Ricky Fowler. Calm down. I am going to play a very seemingly high-owned KH Lee. People love the President's Cup. They love the, he was great. Let's just keep riding it. I didn't see one shot of the President's Cup. I have no idea. I know the Korean players did well. KH Lee finished 14th year last year. His last 3 starts, he finished 20th, 5th, and 27th. That's pretty good. I don't need him to win. I just need him to play well. Maybe finish in the top 40. Top 20 would even be better. When I think KH Lee, I think about how he popped his head up at the Waste Management. Oh, will you complete a pass, you piece of shit? That guy was wide open. The accuracy is an issue in the college game. I mean, that guy's wide open. He shouldn't even have had to jump for that ball. Terrible. Terrible pass. Come on. You're a disgrace to the number 10. John Mason Plumlee, whatever the hell your name is. Disgrace to the number 10. I wear number 10. Long before Eli Manning wore 10, I wore 10. I had a 10 jersey when I won the Wiffle Cup. Yeah, that's right. If you're going to wear 10, you got to give me more effort than that. Freaking bullshit. Making this poor guy jump. All right. So I'm going to play KH Lee. Apparently, everybody's playing KH Lee, so you don't need further explanation for that. I am going to play my friend. It's not really my friend. That's a reach. I'm going to give Nick Hardy a shot. Nick Hardy, Chicago guy, finished 5th last week. A lot of bent grass at Chicago. It's kind of going out on a limb. And I'm going to play Nick Hardy. Hopefully he makes a bunch of birdies. That's it. No further analysis needed. And then finally, Vegas guy, Matthew Nisbeth. Ball striking bastard. Plays well here. 18th, 8th. He finished 9th last week. He's got an 18th and 8th and a 14th here. He's 7,500. Don't fucking overthink it. Who cares about his ownership? I think he's a Vegas guy. I'm not worried about it. So he's obviously good here. He played okay last week on Bermuda, but I'm not going to let the grass difference mess me up. But that's my team. That's the winning $100,000 lineup right there. Aaron Wise, Taylor Pendruth, Denny McCarthy for the win, KH Lee, Nick Hardy, and Matthew Nisbeth. Let's fucking go. All right. That's our team. All right, that's enough of this golf bullshit. So, all right, real fast with the football. I lost. I got knocked out of my knockout pool. There's another pool starting week 5. You know what? I'm not doing it. I don't need that anxiety in my life. I was so bummed out. I was like, you know what? It's not worth it. I'll save the $100. I'll put it on Denny McCarthy instead. I don't want to look at schedules. I don't even care. So I lost. I took Detroit against Seattle. I can't tell. I've never liked Pete Carroll. Whenever he was with the Rams, I remember not the Rams. Whenever he was with, I remember losing. I remember picking Pete Carroll and Seattle against the Rams and losing. I've just never liked Seattle. Russell Wilson, that whole team. Who's the corner? Richard Sherman. F those guys. And I knew it was stupid. Taking the Detroit Lions in a survivor pool. Stupid. I deserved to lose, and I did. And all the other teams that I liked, they all won. Philly won. Giants won. But, I think Seattle sucks, and I thought Geno Smith threw for like 400 yards. He was like 35 for 38 for 420 and 3 touchdowns. That's fucking absurd. That's Geno Smith on the road. So, yeah, I lost. That's all right. It's not the end of the world. I don't want to do another one. So I'm not going to. But it's always sad when you get knocked out of the survivor pool. Right? Right. I made it this far. And I had some like rocking chair games the first couple of weeks. Like I was sitting pretty. And then is that getting cute? Taking Detroit? I guess taking Detroit is getting cute. But could have taken Dallas against Washington. Nah. Why would I do that? I'm worried about a Doug Peterson revenge game. Worried about picking my own team. But whatever. All right, what's going on here? 1 second left in the half. All right, so that's our NFL situation. I have this parlay, keeping an eye on things for division winners, and I think it's alive. I know it's early in the season, but I think is Buffalo going to win the AFC East? Right? Tua's out now. Buffalo's probably going to win that division. The Packers, are they going to win the NFC North? Got to outlast Kirk Cousins in Minnesota. It's not going to be Detroit. It's not going to be Chicago. They're going to come down to Minnesota. All right. Keep an eye on that. 49ers, they just beat the shit out of the Rams. Are they going to win the NFC West? Probably. We'll see. So that's alive. All right, so then this is where it gets tricky. Cincinnati Bengals. They're going to beat out the Ravens. They play, I think, Sunday night. You know, we get a Lamar injury of some kind. You don't know. It's early. The problem is the Chargers and the Chiefs. That's the problem. Chargers already had some bad injury luck. Chiefs look good. You know, and shame on me for picking the Chargers. Everybody was picking the Chargers. That was everybody's darling team. And I got roped in. Hook, line, and sinker. And 6 guys went on the freaking disabled list. So that was knock it down. Or catch it. Okay. So I'm probably going to lose that. I did all that hype. The fucking Chiefs are going to win. So, all right, so I'm going to lose that. College, got some live. Oklahoma, going to lose all those parlays that have Oklahoma winning the Big 12. Because they suck. Boomer Sooner, my ass. So I'm going to lose that. But I have some good ones with Clemson and Alabama and Ohio State and Utah, UTSA. If I could get Central Florida, if I can get Central Florida to win the AAC, then I have potential. And they have Cincinnati at home. They got to win tonight, though. They got to win tonight. They don't even have to cover. They just got to win. All right, so college football games of note this week. We got a couple. Let me just point these out, and then we'll get the hell out of here. College football games of note. More. CA football. We have. Wait a second. Let me see something real fast. SMU standings. Oh, they got to win this game. Come on, Central Florida. The bounce house. All right, so we got a big game. Tennessee at LSU. Why is that not a night game? That should be a fucking night game in Death Valley. But no, we got to wake up. We got a freaking noon game. Bullshit. I got the LSU over. They can lose that game and still hit that over. But rather they win it. Just to stick it to my friend Dave. Purdue at Maryland. Yo, Purdue with a big win last week. So they're kind of sitting pretty. Let's see. What else? What other game, though, I want to take a look at? Navy home to Tulsa, getting 6 points. Come on, Navy. Protect the country. Somehow this became a big game. Duke at Georgia Tech. I got the Georgia Tech under, and they're 2-3. I have Georgia Tech under 3.5 wins, and they're 2-3. So kind of need Duke to go in there and win that game. Because Georgia Tech went in and upset Pittsburgh last week. So we were not expecting that. Any other game? Oh, Iowa State home to Kansas State. Big game for Iowa State. Iowa State 6.5 over 6.5 wins. They are 3-2. They need this one. They need this one. I think they're going to get it too. I'm going to play Iowa State on the money line. They're going to win that game. They're going to beat Kansas State. I have any other games of note? No. So that's a pretty good. That's a pretty good slate of games. Navy, Iowa State, LSU, Purdue at Maryland. So we got some games to keep an eye on. Some of the other games are really big spreads. Probably not going to fall in our favor. Shouldn't have any monumental upsets. Utah at UCLA. Keep an eye on that. We kind of want Utah to win the Pac-12. But yeah, that's the only game. All these other games are really, really large spreads. So we got some college games to take a look at. We're not dead totally with all of our over-unders. A couple of them don't look great, but it balances out because a couple of them do look great. So we'll see. Long way to go. We're 4 or 5 games in. So we'll see how it goes. All right, so that's it. So I'm out of knockout pool. Oh, and the Giants, what do you want me to say about the Giants? They're 3-1, and they're not very good, and they have a lot of injuries. They have no wide receivers. They're missing guys everywhere, and the fact that they're 3-1 is kind of funny. But I don't know. Everyone's talking about baseball like people give a shit. Nobody cares. Baseball sucks. But I'm sitting here talking about golf and college football. So what the hell do I know? So that's it. I'm going to go. I'm going to take a nap. Maybe have some ice cream. Not a nap. I'm going to go to bed after this game if I'm awake. But thanks for watching. Wish me luck. Good luck to you this week. Next week, we are in Japan. We have the Zozo. It's a good field. I looked. Hideki, Xander, Morikawa, Hovland, Cam Young is playing. A lot of guys. It's going to be a good field in Japan. So, looking forward to that. Best of luck to you this week. I don't really have anything else. I'm sorry if I'm just a little tired. And I'm sorry for that. I was working in the rain all day today. I had a monster dinner of pasta. I'm just a little lethargic. I know I'm on no caffeine. And that's it. And I'm distracted by the stupid Central Florida and SMU game. Whew. What a life. All right, so thanks for watching. I'll talk to you guys next week, maybe. Maybe we'll do a 2-minute show next week. We'll see how it goes. All right. I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks, and have a good night. Bye-bye.